Hi guys, True Souls Emporium here with your weekly card reading. Now I was contacted yesterday by somebody who happens to follow the same sort of posts that I do, and I post all of this on social media. And he has his own YouTube page, so I will try and link that in the comments below for you if I can figure out how to do it. So, weekly card reading today. I woke up thinking, oh, it's a Monday. No, it's not. It's a Tuesday. So, weekly card reading. Pretty sure I did this last week, to be fair. So, let's see what this week brings. If the cards will sit still for a moment. Okay, so. Interesting that the deck shouted at me, but not one particular card is. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try that one, shall we? This is the one that we had yesterday with your unicorn, if you remember. Okay, so let's see if we get anything from this deck. It's going to be one of those card readings. It's going to be difficult to ascertain a card reading. Okay, so let's try loose. I will do you a card reading. I will do it. It will be done. Okay, so 3 decks all spread out. No one card is shouting. So, Janice, do you want to come pick a card? No, she wants to lick her feet. Right. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to randomly plunge in and pick one from each deck to represent this week. Okay, and let's see what kind of a week we are coming up for, shall we? Okay, so let's start with these. You don't want that one. Let's have that one. Okay. Do you want to pick one, Miss Lily? Do you want to pick a card? No. That one. There we go. Okay, so without further ado, let's try and do a card reading for the week. That probably explains why we don't know what's going on this week. We need to get a new story. We need to turn the page. Stop rereading the old chapter. And that's the struggle, isn't it? Perhaps it is purely the fact that the reason we're having the trouble getting the card reading is that we're too stuck in the past. Excuse the noise in the background, I'm just taking my antihistamines. So are we too stuck in the past? Are we just constantly reliving the same old thing that there was somebody famous, I cannot think who at the moment, possibly Einstein, who said that the definition of madness is doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result. Kind of think that's what we've been doing, going in circles, banging our heads on walls, that kind of thing. This card is telling you to stop doing that this week. Get a new story. Literally get over yourself, get a new life, start doing things differently because the way you've been doing them has not been working. Cheetah, we've had her before. Get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. So that actually ties in really, really, really well with the Get a New Story one. Because the cheetah is turning around and saying, okay, so we know things haven't worked out in the past, but you have an idea. You have a new way of thinking, a new way of possibly even being. And that's what you need to keep focused on. You need to keep focused on that new chapter, on turning that page. You need to keep focused on becoming somebody that you are supposed to become. And the cheetah is going to help you do that. And with the cheetah's energy, it is a very, very, very fast energy. It's a very fast creature, but it is a sprint, okay? It's not a marathon. So it is one of those, you're going to get a quick impetus, and then you might plod along for a bit. You might even think you've stopped, but because we've had the cheetah before and we've got her again, I'm guessing that we've done a bit of a sprint and then come back, and now we're doing another bit of a sprint. I'm guessing that's where we are with this one. And we've had this one as well recently, haven't we? Rebirth. This is all saying that things are going to change this week. Okay, there is going to be a new you at the end of the week. So you've got to get a new story. You've got to focus on what it is that you want, and then you've got to become that. Okay, so it's a week of shedding. It's a week of cleansing, grounding, of getting yourself to where you need to be. And it's not going to be easy. I'm pretty sure I said last time we had this one, birth is not an easy thing, okay? It is painful and it is messy, and that is what is going to be this week, okay? So it's one of those, yes, you've got to move on. You've got to do it quickly. But it just, yeah, birthing pains, okay? There are birthing pains. You can do things to mitigate it, but I wouldn't suggest that we start right now self-medicating, okay? So no, cut out the drinking, cut out the smoking, cut out the drugs, whatever it is that you do, that you use as your crutch, food, gambling, work, whatever it is, it's got to stop this week. You've got to be in the frame of mind to be able to start something new. And you can't do that if you're still holding on to the past. And that's what the crutch is. It is holding on to the past. Okay. It's a form of shadow work, really, this week. I think we're kind of moving into going deeper into that shadow and being able to focus on what it is. So, you're able to turn the page on it. You're able to look forward to a new future, and you're able to move towards that future. And it's not going to be an easy week. Okay, I'm not going to turn around and go, oh, tra-la-la, sunshine and roses. The very fact that I couldn't get a card reading at the very beginning should show you how difficult this week is going to be. Because when have I ever done that? I literally just going to go, oh, look, here's a card. Never struggle that much to get a card. So it is going to be a week of struggles, but it is going to be absolutely worth it. I mean, there is nothing negative coming out of this. We've all got to go through the discomfort to be able to come into the light, come out the other side, however you want to phrase it. It is something that we need to do, and it needs to be done now. Now is the time. Okay, guys, I think that's all I've got off that. So I will see my TikTokers again tomorrow with a card of the day. And I will see my YouTube followers again next week with my weekly card reading. Okay, guys, bye for now.